Greetings, summoners. I'm Smashcat, and I'm here today to bring you episode 2 of my in-depth mastery analysis. If you haven't already taken the time to look at my first video in the series, you're going to want to make sure you do that before you watch this video, because in this video, I'm going to skip over a lot of things I've already touched base on in that first video. I went ahead and put in a link for it right here too. So let's get started. We can go to double-edged sword. Already explained that. It's an overall damage increase. This talent actually helps out a lot with last hitting, which is really crucial on an AD carry. And as a change up from sorcery, on most AD carries we're actually going to be going for fury. You can actually pick up 4 points in that in this defensive mastery tree here. On an AD carry, I wind up skipping butcher. It's a great talent, but we really just don't have the points for it in the AD carry mastery page. Go down to brute force. You take 3 points into that. You're going to skip mental force and arcane mastery. Like we said in the first video, those are for the AP position and these are for the AD position. Exposed weakness, I feel like, is something we just don't have the points to pick up on an AD carry, as well as spell weaving and blade weaving. You definitely want to make sure we pick up executioner, like I said. Also gives you 5% damage to minions. Dangerous game, it's going to save your life multiple times, like I said in the previous video. Archmage, not really going to be a huge factor for us as we're AD. And Warlord, this is not going to be as crucial for some champions. Like Ezreal, he's not going to utilize this as much if you go a blue build Ezreal, and you can actually split up your points in a few other talents. For example, you could get Butcher and Feast. You could get Spell Weaving and Blade Weaving. There's a bunch of options for you there. Next up is Frenzy. You gain 5% attack speed for 3 seconds, stacks up to 3 times on critical hit. If you have an infinite edge in your build, this is going to help you out a ton. This is really a great talent for most traditional AD carries, as you'll have almost 100% uptime. You'll have an extra 15% attack speed once you're full build, making teamfights, dragons, and clearing waves 15% faster. Gonna make sure you get devastating strikes, 6 armor and 6 magic penetration. That's great on any AD carry. Like we said before, Arcane Blade's AP, so you definitely don't want to pick that up on your AD carry setup. Make sure that you pick up Havoc. This is your 21-point talent, and it's definitely a must-have on every AD carry. As you'll notice, the defensive masteries are exactly the same. The comparison between recovery and enchanted armor is no comparison at all. As an AD carry, you're probably only going to be building a Guardian Angel for a defensive item, and that's going to wind up netting you about 2 armor to magic resist. It's not really a big deal. So we skip enchanted armor, come right over to recovery, keep the rest of the talents the same. This is my average go-to AD carry page. This works for Jinx, this works for Vayne, Twitch, all those main champions. Then we're also going to go to mana AD carry. And this is also, it's changed up a little bit. We're skipping the defensive masteries and going over to the utility masteries. While Summoner's Insight's great, a lot of AD carries have trouble running and keeping up. This is the role where you need to be as mobile as possible without sacrificing it in your items. So I take 3 points in Fleet of Foot, 3 points in mana regen, 1 point in Strength of Spirit for that extra health regen, because like I said, you're going to have about 300 mana to start, so that's 1 health per 5 right off the bat. Depending what champion you build, if you get a Triforce, every 300 mana after the fact is going to be another health regen. So usually on an AD carry, you'll wind up with around 2 or 3 health regen per 5 if you're doing a carry that uses mana. Alchemist and Culinary Master, like I said, are only utilized if you go a potion start. So if you like the new start of Longsword and 3 health potions, this is extremely effective, as it grants you the bonus 120 health and 30 mana over the 3 health potions that you'll be buying. I would only suggest using this mastery page on champions like Lucian, perhaps Ezreal. You can use this on Jace, champions like that. You don't want to use this on someone like Graves. I mean, you could use it on Graves, but he usually stays in lane pretty long. He's kind of tanky, so you can really use his passive with block and unyielding. It's going to help him out the most. Summoner's Insight is a great spell, and also the 1% spell vamp and lifesteal can be quite useful, but just for the way it's optimized, this I feel is the best page. I did my best to keep this video short and to the point. If it seems like I skipped over something, I probably already reviewed it in episode 1. That's where I really went in depth with all of these offensive masteries. So if you have any questions, make sure you check back on that guide. And if I didn't answer them in that guide, feel free to post them in the comments and I'll respond to them as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching my video. Feel free to stop by my live stream and check me out. I've got updates on my Twitter when I'll be streaming. And if this video helped you, please like and subscribe. Thanks a lot.
Mr. Smashcat, no here. No.